No, well, Andrew Omabamidele we'll assess him in training this evening. Obviously, he's not trained yet, so we're confident that he'll be fit. I think we'll see how we see how he goes.
And he's the only real.
Yeah.
So the Luxembourg manager was in a couple of hours before you, and was talking about how your team has progressed since the game with Luxembourg in March, and says that you've reverted to a more traditional British style of play. Says you've gone back to the style that you played for 100 years, with fighting spirit and more long balls and more physical contact. What's your reaction here on that?
I don't really have any reaction. Anyone can say anything. I don't have no reaction to that really.
Is it accurate?
It's certainly not accurate. No.
Is it fair?
Well, anyone can make their own judgments, but I think, I've no reason to comment on that.
Damien?
Stephen, just ask what you think is the biggest area of progress the team has made in the course of the campaign.
Yeah, I think. When one considers the previous, it's been mentioned several times. Obviously, we lost to Luxembourg in March, so we've subsequently, just that last gasp defeat in Portugal's the only match we've lost in 9 since then. So we've learned a lot, and we have a stronger squad overall with the influx of a lot of players who we've brought through the system, and gives us great competition for places, which you need. And the players have I think we're improving all the time. We're an improving team. We're not perfect. We still have some work to do to get better. We're hungry to get better. There's determination, great spirit in the squad. You've seen that recently in the last few windows, and there's tremendous togetherness in the squad. And we've seen a very high technical standard in recent games against Portugal, against Qatar, against Azerbaijan, and against Serbia in the previous. So there's been very, very high technical standards really overall from the players, and they've shown their quality.
Just asking about Chidozie Ogbene, have you been surprised at the impact he's made at international level?
Well, it's still in its infancy, his international career. Obviously, the brief cameo role in the summer in Hungary, where we brought him on, he hadn't been playing many games because of injury, but subsequently started the season well. So he's done very well in his opening. In the last 3 games, coming on the substitute, scoring on his debut, and then subsequently playing in the next 2 games. And he's been a credit to himself, because obviously he's been nothing's come easy for him. He's had to earn the right to go and be the player that he is, and he's constantly looking to improve, and he's very determined, and he has that element of hunger, and hunger is very important. And you're nothing without hard work, and these are fundamental requisites. These are very important things that you need to be a top player, and he still has some way to go. He has areas to improve, and he's looking all the time to work and improve on that.
Stephen, there's been a lot made about the creativity within the Irish side. The defence has always been solid, but I think one thing that we're seeing now is launching attacks from the defence. Even Shane Duffy's driving out with the ball. Is that something you've been working on, that potentially if the creativity is not coming from midfield, it might come from the defence?
We don't look at sort of creativity as just something that's for the attacking players or for the defenders. We're looking for the overall patterns of the team, the cohesive quality throughout the team, and I think that's what you're looking to build. You're looking for everyone to be comfortable in possession, and key things like adapting your position between midfielders and defenders, and midfielders and forwards. I think it's always been movement off the ball to receive the ball. So these are all things we need to constantly improve. These are all areas that we're working on all the time to get better, and the players are what they want in possession is more options. Ideally, that's what the player wants more options, and all the best teams they all seem to always have options, and that's an area that we want to continually improve in. We're getting better, but we want to continue to strive to get better. We're hungry to do well and to get better, and tremendous work ethic in the group, and determination to really improve.
And in terms of Shane Duffy himself, he's come a long way in the last couple of weeks, I think. How much of that has already been within what he has in his locker, and how much of that have you seen improving since he's been given the opportunity to do so?
I think the only one that deserves credit for that is himself, is Shane himself. I think maybe he's only been asked to play in a certain way, so he's conformed to that in the past. He's conformed to what people perceive him as, and but both at club level and at international level, the demands are changing. The game's evolving all the time, and you have to evolve with it. And the styles are evolving, and being comfortable in possession is critical. And he's obviously worked on that aspect of his game, and he's shown a lot of quality in the last few months, I think. And now he cannot be determined as just a big traditional number 5. He's shown that he has an all-round game now, and I think he's improved a lot of aspects of his game. And that's himself every day, I'm sure, working on the training ground, and that's credit to him.
Final question in the live section.
Stephen, one of the cliches of football is the league table never lies. Would it hurt you and the group to finish fourth? And what value would you put on finishing third?
Yeah, I think it's one of the things we're on is a good run of results in terms of, as I spoke about, the 9 games, and the level of performance has been good. So we want to back that up after the other day against Portugal. We don't want to play Portugal, play extremely well in front of a full house, and come over here and lower our standards. It's important that we keep going, that we push on again, and that we try to win tomorrow night. We're very determined to try and do that, and that's very important for all of the group. And we want to go and put in a strong performance. Luxembourg, are a technical team, good team, possession-based team, and so we'll have to earn the right to win, and we'll have to really work hard to win. But we're very determined to do that, and we want to make sure that we're ready and ready to go.
Okay, we're going to the embark.